Are you learning Japanese and feel like there is too many resources that you can use and don't know where to start? In this video I'm gonna share my favorite resources for learning Japanese for beginners. There are three main sections: Hiragana and Katakana, Kanji and grammar. Also all the resources will be linked in description. The first you need to learn when you're learning Japanese is Hiragana and Katakana. My favorite way for learning new characters or new words is just writing them down as many times as I need to remember them. So I really recommend PDF sheet practice, which are like already prepared just for writing hiragana or katakana, where you have like example and also very important thing, which is order of the strokes in kanjis or in hiragana. Kanji is gonna be later. And also I really enjoy it as a way of relaxation, because you just try to write them as pretty as possible. If you want, of course, you can just run through it and try to remember the correct order. But yeah, so this is the first one, and I will link my favorite PDFs so you can just download them. The second option you have is Tofugu Kana quiz, and this is very good for like train rides or just when you're trying to get somewhere by bus and you just have your phone, so you can go to this page and just quiz yourself. This works like a quiz, so you can choose batch of hiragana or katakana, and you can choose like every hiragana that starts with T or every hiragana that starts with D, or just choose all of them at once and just quiz yourself, so you're checking if you remember them in different orders. And another very cool thing about this page is that you can also train yourself with different styles of writing, because they have two options. You can like have more handwritten hiragana, or just more like, I don't know, printed katakana or hiragana characters. So it's also good for you to be better at recognizing these characters. And also I really recommend, when you don't know anything about hiragana or katakana, to go to Tofugu page about hiragana and katakana. They have funny drawings helping you to remember them, so I really recommend that before quizzing yourself. The last resource for hiragana and katakana is Duolingo, and I have mixed feeling about Duolingo, because it's very good when you want to meet with the language every day and you don't want to spend too much time on it. But if you want to learn something and you really want to put effort in it and do it faster than slower, I think Duolingo is very annoying, because it takes so many like repetition, and like in focus practice it's not very good. But like they also have hiragana and katakana quizzes, so they are fun to do when you just like want the easiest way to do it. So they have separate page in their application when you're taking Japanese course in Duolingo for just hiragana and katakana, but you can't really decide in what order you want to learn, so it's very slow process, but it's quite enjoyable, because you have different exercises to learn it, and you also learn the right order of writing, so it's useful. But if you want to learn it faster, I really recommend the previous ones, so it's more like focused learning than just grabbing different things and one time. So yeah. So I will actually recommend it, because many of us already has Duolingo on their phones, or it's just very enjoyable way of learning it. And I have my friend that when he saw me doing Duolingo, he was like just oh, I really want to know how to read this character, so he just learned it by Duolingo. So this is why I recommend this also, because I know it works. So kanji, it's like the fancy characters of Japan, and they are really pretty. I really like them, and I started taking interest in learning Japanese by doing shodo, which is Japanese calligraphy. And so yeah, to the resources. So the first resource is Wanikani, and it's paid resource, the only one I will mention in this video. It learns you kanji by spaced repetition, which means they are showing you the item just when you're about to forget it, and it makes it really stick in your memory. So I really like it because I don't have to prepare the lessons myself. I just need to do my reviews every day, and they also recommend the lessons for the day for you, so you just can firstly do reviews for this day, and just after it make a new lesson when you learn like 5 kanji. You can also choose to learn more, but like I don't like to do too many at the time, because then it's gonna like the amount of reviews it's bigger as you make more lessons, so there is too many reviews for me and I don't have time to do all of them. And so at each level you learn like a couple of kanjis, like a lot of kanjis. So after third level I think you have like 70 kanjis remembered. And Wanikane is special because they're learning you kanjis by radicals. So this is mean that radicals are like a smaller part of the kanji, and you can just build kanjis like, I don't know, like you have Lego and you build something from them. So you build kanjis by radicals. So yeah, and this is very good way to learn like more complicated ones, because that they might seem very overwhelming at the start. And when you have these radicals, you just see them in this and you are like, okay, I know this radical, I know this radical, we're gonna go with this, and it's great. So this is a paid one, so I will just show you the prices of this if you are interested, and if you are like thinking if it's even for you, and if you want to try it. First 3 levels are free, so you can try it for yourself, but when you start it will be hard to stop. So I also really like about Wanikane is the levels, because at each level that you accomplished is like, oh yeah, I've got this level and I can go to earn another. The second for a kanji is replacement for Wanikane, because I get it that not everyone wants to pay money to learn Japanese when you have so many free resources. The best option is, I think, kanji damage. And here is disclaimer, because this page is really like specific content, because they use very inappropriate language to help you memorize some kanjis and radicals. So if you're sensitive in this area, I would recommend not to use this resource. But for me it's okay, I really like this like strange ways of memorizing. So kanji damage, and even if you won't be learning from their page, I really recommend to read a page about radicals, what is radicals and what is kanji, because the guy is like very wise in this matter, explains very well, like from language point of view, what it is. And yeah, it really helps to get to know kanjis and know what it's all about. So yeah, this is kanji damage, and like they have all these radicals listed down, but you don't have this system of lessons and reviews, so you need to do this by yourself, like create little flashcards and then figure out what your favorite way of learning it. If you just repetitively do them or just use spaced repetition like in Wanikani, but you have to build a system for you of spaced repetition with your own flashcards. Or they also created Anki deck, but I never used Anki, so I don't know how it works. But if you're using Anki, probably you would like to use it this way. I really recommend to find a grammar list, and I will link that one that I found. Use this grammar list as your blueprint to learn one by the time. To learn it by yourself without any textbook, I really recommend using ChatGPT. So you just take the grammar, ask ChatGPT, for example, can you explain me this grammar or this grammar structure, and like prepare some examples and exercises. And ChatGPT is very good at explaining those things, and I very often use it when I see a sentence where I don't know what does it mean. Like, obviously I know some of the words and I'm like, the hell is going on in here? Like, I know every word of this sentence but I don't understand it. So then I copy it to ChatGPT and ask it, can you explain this to me part by part, and it does a job like excellent. If you don't have a Japanese teacher, I really recommend using ChatGPT as your tutor. Just ask him questions about everything. Also for grammar, there are courses that are already prepared for learning grammar. And my favorite one, and the one with which I started, I never finished it, but it was a great way to start and feel more comfortable with Japanese, was Kanshudo beginners course. This is free one, you need to log to Kanshudo, and also Kanshudo is a great dictionary. I really like it to search down Japanese names and kanjis and their meanings. So Kanshudo beginner course cover 100 kanji, 50 grammar structures, and like 200 words in 20 lessons. Especially when you just lost what to do and there's too many things, so just focus on doing one Kanshudo lesson a week or a day. That depends how much time you want to spend on it. But this is a great way to just feel that you do something and you learn grammar, not only vocab or kanji, which is, I think, pretty easy because you find a list of kanji, you find a list of grammar, you just do flashcards and you do this some way. But grammar for me is also the hardest part to learn and find ways to learn. So I really recommend Kanshudo for that. It's very great in Kanshudo beginners lessons that you don't only have those slides where there's all the knowledge that you learn, but also there are quizzes and exercises that help you memorize it. So I changed the place because where I film is very hot and my camera set is too hot for it. And yeah, but the last thing I want to tell you, and if you stay here for so long, I really appreciate it, is just start learning. It's not like more videos will make you better at Japanese, it will only make you better with knowing how to learn. But like learning needs time and just learning. So please do it for yourself and just start learning after this video. And this is like quick action you can take right now. So first, if you're a beginner and don't know nothing about Japanese, Hiragana, Katakana and so on, just go to Tofugu page and about Hiragana and Katakana, read it, and then just do quizzes, like with the smallest batch possible, but just do them. There is a link in the description for this step, and this is named your Japanese quest, and there is like first link is a page with Hiragana and Katakana explained, then is Kana quiz where you can just memorize what you learned, and there is then you need to like figure out yourself what you want to do. If you want to learn grammar, go to Kanji and start their beginner course, or whatever, find a book that you like and you want to complete it. Just do the thing. And I wish you very best, and bye.